3. What's up, good people? Welcome to Christian Allaire Yoga. My name is Christian Allaire, and welcome to my living room. Welcome to Huntington Beach, California. This is a power yoga sequence that is designed to get you into your physical body, as I say repeatedly, but that's what's going on. We want to, in order to unlock energy, in order to get our mental acuity, our mental processing moving, right? We want to enter into the physical body. So many people that suffer from trauma or traumatic events literally, and I mean this, literally become disconnected from their physical body. They can't feel the physical body. And this is why, not to take a turn to negative town, but people that really suffer who maybe cut themselves, cutting, right? Which sounds totally insane, but really it's quite logical because this person is suffering from trauma and this person is simply trying to feel the physical body. And yoga is a very, very healthy modality, a very healthy system in order to feel the body. Feel what's happening inside. We don't want to run from it. We want to actually marinate in what we're feeling. So yeah, we have a good time doing it and all that stuff, but really there's a very serious component that's operating underneath it all. So done pontificating here with that. Welcome, really excited that you're going to join me here on YouTube. Let's begin in Child's Pose. Big toes to touch, knees to separate wide, hips to heels, hands forward, forearms touch the mat. Begin to turn off the outside chatter, start to draw inward into the insides of the body by breath. The breathing is your bridge that connects the mind to the body. So start to fire it up. Walk the hands way out in front of you, press the finger pads into the floor, and then lift the forearms off the mat. You lift the palms up, so it's like the thing from Adam's Family, if you go back that far. Or it's like playing a piano. From here, see if you can bring your chin to the floor versus the forehead. Chin's gonna lift and create a little more separation in the lower back. Keep the breath moving. Keep the position, but draw the shoulder blades together. Really pull them into center line of the upper thoracic spine. Keep reaching forward, but hips onto the heels. Stretch it out. Relax the forearms back down to the mat. Forehead back to the floor. Walk the hands to the right side. Place the hands off the mat onto the floor. Maybe left hand onto the back of the right. Stretch on the left side body. Compression on the right rib cage. Walk through the center and to the left. Right hand onto the back of the left. To the center. Tabletop pose. Directly draw the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You can keep your toes tucked underneath, that's fine, or you can push into the tops of the feet. Cow facing pose. Breathe in, look up. Cat pose. Round, hollow, chin to the chest. Pull in through center line and core. Tuck the bum. Change. Root down through the hands and the shins. Look up towards the ceiling. Lift the tail. Cat pose. Pull it in. Change, look up. Change, look down. Look up. Look down. Curl the toes, hover the knees 2 inches off the floor. Try to keep your cat pose. Fire up the core here. No flat back, it's a rounding spine. Grip the floor with the triads of the fingers, look towards the belly button, pull it in. Hover the knees a little closer to the floor, keep pulling it in. Maybe shift the shoulders a little further over the wrist, pull it in. Press it back, dog pose. Stretch it out, and then walk the hands forward and the feet back to get a longer dog, or keep the shape that you're in. Totally fine. From here, we want to pedal out, back and forth, rock the hips back and forth. We'll do that for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend the right leg a lot and look underneath the left armpit and root down through the left heel. Keep pushing the floor away. Change. Dip the left knee towards the floor, root down through the right. Look underneath the right armpit, push the floor away. Back to the center down dog. Rag down top of the mat. Walk the feet to the top, keep them 2 fists distant, hand to elbow, drop the crown down. Begin to sway side to side. We're going to take it into a twist. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the sky. Right leg bends, left leg straightens up. Look up towards the left thumb. Change, fold in, drop down, left hand to the mat, right arm to the sky. Left leg bends, right leg straightens up. Look to the thumb. Right hand to the floor. Roll up to mountain pose. Reach up, sky, arms, breathe in. Bow forward, soften the knees on the descent. When the fingers hit the mat, hands to the shins, halfway lift. You never want to take your hands to the joints. You want to bring it to the shins here. Bow in, yogis, fold. Step back, push-up pose. High plank. Draw in through the center line, breathe in. Lower down. Untuck the toes, bring the hands out to the sides. Tent the fingertips, cobra pose. Ripple up. Release, chin back to the floor. Second one. Keep the hands out to the side, draw up. Think about the shoulder blades, pull them into the upper back. Look up. Chin back to the floor. Draw the hands back underneath the shoulders. Make sure the feet are tight together, and then upward facing dog. Pull the arms back, chest pulls through, gaze up. Use your core, pull it back. Downward facing dog, breath out. Hands to the back of the mat. Peace sign fingers capture your big toes. Grab onto the big toes, halfway lift. Inhale, long spine, belly to spine. Fold in. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold in. Halfway lift. Down dog, hands to the top of the mat. Spread the fingers wide, root down through the insides of the hands, so the thumb side of the hand. You can keep a nice little knee bend here. Melt the heart towards the upper parts of the thighs. Tremendous. Let's rock through a couple of sun salutations, shall we? Walk to the top of the mat. When you get there, feet to touch. Close in. Let's take a halfway lift. Yogi bow in. Mountain pose, reach. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Step forward, top of the mat. Toes and heels a touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Uttanasana fold. Tadasana mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Chaturanga, step or jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, breathe out. Okay, let's do this. Come to the toes, rise, bend the knees, look between the thumbs, float it up. Softly land the feet, long spine lift, breathe in. Bow in, rise up. Forward fold, empty. Halfway lift, in breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Again, up to the toes, rise, breathe in. Bend the knees deeply, look between the thumbs, float it up. Land, lengthen. Fold, rise. Fold, chair pose. Bend your knees. A little separation between the heels, keep the knees locked in. Okay, you're gonna take a breath in, and on the exhale, you're gonna cactus the arms. Just draw the shoulders back, cactus the arms. Say about maybe hovering the chest closer to the thighs. Now extend the arms forward, and then cactus the arms. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale the arms forward, breathe in. Now pay attention and fold, exhale. Breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Send the left leg up. Open up on the left hip. So you're in a three-legged split. Re-extend the left leg. Step forward, set your right knee down. Inhale the arms up for modified lunge. Your left foot is forward. On the exhale, hands to the floor. You're going to curl your right toes, shift your hips back, fold. Dip back into the left knee. Keep your right hand down, take the left arm up. Easy twist. Gorgeous. Set the left hand down. You're gonna step forward. Right foot meets the left. Halfway lift. Breath in. Bow in. Rise up. Bow in. Fingers to the mat. Chair pose. First you bring the arms up. Then we bring our chest so they hover closer to the thighs. You're gonna take one more breath in. Exhale, cactus. Pull the shoulders in, integrate. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, cactus, shoulders integrate. Inhale, reach. One more time, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Lift the hips, hands to the mat. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Take the left foot up. Open the hip, fan the toes. Split the thighs. Kick it back. Step forward with the right foot, left knee comes to the mat. Arms lift to the sky, modified lunge. One more breath in. Exhale the hands to the floor. Curl the left toes underneath. Look forward and then shift your hips back, fold. I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling really tight today. So I know I do the benefit of these practices for you out there in YouTube land, but I gotta tell you, it keeps me limber, keeps me moving and motivated. So thank you for checking in and sharing these videos. Dip back into the right knee, keep the left hand down, right arm extends, turn open. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale the right hand back to the floor. Let's step to the top of your mat. Long spine on the inhale. Bow in on the exhale. Rise up on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. You're going to do this one time. Inhale the arms up. On the exhale, cactus. Inhale the arms back out. Fold in. And we're going to take a flow here. Halfway lift, lengthen, lift. Exhale, plant the palms, chaturanga, float. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, again, we're going to start with the right leg. You're going to take your right foot up. You're going to bring your right knee towards the left tricep. Then you're going to extend your foot out. You're going to lay the right leg onto the mat. So the right leg is out to the side. Just get into that hip. Feel it into the right hip. Ooh. Three-legged dog. Let's send your right leg back and up. Step the right foot forward. Once again, left knee sets down. Raise the arms up. And we're going to introduce the twist. So once you take the breath in and reach the arms up, exhale, turn to the right. Okay, inhale the arms back to the center. Breathe in. On the exhale, set the hands down to the floor. Curl the toes underneath. Shift forward. Shift your right foot back. Breath out. Dip back into the right knee. Right arm extends. Exhale the right hand to the floor. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise and reach. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, send the arms out. Breathe in. Exhale the cactus. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upper. Exhale to downward. Left leg to the sky. Shift forward, left knee towards the right tricep, and then kick the right leg out to the side. You want to lay down onto that leg if you can, keeping the chest square towards the front. So the question is, where do you feel this? I feel it. I can tell you where I feel it. I feel it in my left lower back and my left glute. I also feel it on the inner side of the right leg, right? Weird, huh? I'm flexing the left toes towards the kneecap, and I'm twisting my chest to face forward, okay? You may feel it very well. You might feel it in different places. Totally fine. Okay, let's re-extend the left leg back to the sky. Three-legged split, three-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward, right knee sets. Raise the arms, modified lunge to the twist. Left arm extends behind. Inhale, back to center, raise the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor. Curl the right toes, lift the knee, splits. Dip back into the left, take the left arm up. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Right foot steps forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. One more time, we move to the chair, send the arms out. Chest should be facing the mat, breathe in. Cactus the arms, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward, breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog, breath out. Now pay attention, left leg comes to the sky. So you're in a three-legged dog, left leg is really reaching up nice and tall. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop our right foot forward into standing splits at the top of the mat where you're balancing on your right leg, but your left leg is extended. So this is how we roll. Come as high as you can onto the right toe mound. You want to bend the knees, look between the thumbs, and then hop it up. You can even handstand it up scissor switch style. So you're just now at the top of the mat, balancing on the right leg in vertical splits. Tent the fingertips, drop the head down. Okay, look towards the back edge of your mat on the left side. I want you to land your Crescent Lunge. Step the left foot back, land the left toes. Use your core and back muscles, take the arms up. High lunge. Square it up. Hips forward, shoulders forward, pinky spin in, shoulders integrate. Drishti forward. Inhale, reach up and bow. Power lunge. Extend the arms back behind you. Inhale back to high lunge, reach, open up to 2, left heel flat. Dig into the right knee. I always have difficulty with paralleling out my left foot. All right, so this is a lot of work for me, a lot of action on the inside of the groin. That's my challenge. Also notice my right knee is starting to collapse in towards the baby toe. I want to track it towards the baby toe. Right? This is going to have the impact on the back leg. A lot of strain there, but I breathe into it. Right palm flips, left palm flips, reverse your warrior, up and back. Helicopter the hands to the floor for easy twist. Left hand lands, right arm extends. Reach. Exhale, right hand back to the floor, step it up. Left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward dog, right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog, reach through the right heel. Okay, we're going to do that standing splits thing here again. So you come high as you can onto the left toes, contract, bend your left knee, look where you need to go, and then float it up. Land on the left foot with the right leg to the sky. Tenting the fingertips underneath the shoulders, drop the head down, keep kicking up through the right leg. Look to the back edge of the mat. Look where you need to land the right toes. And let's do this. Land the right toes, high lunge. Core to spine, and you take the arms up. Okay, big breath in, and you bow. Power lunge. Extend the hands back. High lunge, raise the arms. Warrior 2, spin it open. Palms to flip, reverse the warrior. Hands to the floor for easy twist. Right hand touches, left arm switches up. Turn to look at the left thumb, belly to spine, back leg nice and strong. Breathe in, left hand sets down. Step forward, right to left. Halfway lift, breath in. Pay attention, fold, chair pose. Arms extend out forward, breathe in, cactusy arms. Re-extend arms, and fold forward, touch the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale takes you back to downward facing dog. Here we are. Right leg to the sky. Okay, right knee towards the left tricep here. Now you're going to pivot and you're going to extend the right leg out to the side. Try to keep it floating. Left arm comes to the sky. So it's the fallen star with the right leg lifted. Okay, now we bend into the left leg. Try to hover our left butt cheek towards the heel. Left arm extends forward. Okay, now from here, got a doozy for you. You're gonna come out of the pose, you're gonna set your left forearm down, and you're gonna go into wild thing. Right foot's coming across. And you're on your left forearm. Wild thing. Coming back over, set the right hand down, three-legged dog. Right leg comes to the sky, lift it up. High lunge, right foot steps. Inhale the arms up to the sky, breathe. Exhale to the hands, heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge. Dip the left shoulder down, palms to touch. On your next inhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Spin it open. Palms to flip, reverse the warrior. Side angle lunge, forearm to the thigh, extend the left arm over your ear. Frame your foot, release. From here, you're gonna drop your left forearm back down to the floor, a modified lizard lunge, into the wild thing. One more time, right leg comes across, here we are. Forearm plank, come over. Set your forearms down onto the floor. Now from here, you're gonna keep your right hand where it is, right forearm where it is, and you're gonna do wild thing on the other side. Or you hover the left toes off the mat in this wild thing, or you take your left foot to the inside of the right, and now you're in the forearm tree style Vashisthasana. Sphinx pose. Release, forearms to the floor. You let your hips touch the mat. Pull your chest up. Keep pulling the elbows towards the hips. Feet come close together. Release, chin to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press up, top of a plank. Downward dog. Left leg to the sky, lift it up. Left knee towards the right tricep, but remember, we're not gonna land the left foot. You're gonna keep the foot hovering off the floor. Send your right arm over your ear, hold here. And then we slowly start to bend into the right hip. I want to try to keep your left foot off the floor. Right arm is extending over the mat. Now from here, remember we're going into the forearm wild thing. So as you come over, you set the right forearm down, the left foot comes across, and you open up. Three-legged dog coming back over, left hand to the floor, left leg extends back to the sky. High lunge, left foot steps, root and rise, breathe in. Hands to the heart, crescent lunge twist to the left, anchor the elbow, palms to touch. On your next inhale, warrior two. Breathe in, come up and around. Flip the palms, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle, drop it in. Forearm to thigh, right arm to the sky, or left hand to the inside of your left foot. Turn open. runner's lunge. Now you're going to frame up the foot. And here we are. We're now going to take the left forearm down. Oh, what the hell are we doing here? Stand by, don't panic. Stand by, don't panic. See, I can't remember what side we're on, but what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto the left forearm, and then we're going to take the right foot across. And there we are in that nice modified forearm wild thing. And then we're going to take this into the Vashisthasana. I think I screwed that up for a little bit with you guys, but I think you'll be okay. You can take your body into the tree pose. Forearm plank, we come back down. Sorry about that, gang, if I screwed you up. You're on your forearms here. Sphinx pose, we drop the hips down. And we pull our chest up and through. Beautiful, chin to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Top of a plank. Downward dog. Breathe out. Okay, let's come to the toes, rise. Bend the knees, look between the thumbs, float it up. Lift and lengthen. Yogi bow. Chair pose. Sit down, squeeze in. Reach the arms forward. One time, cactus the arms. Now from here, eagle the right arm underneath the left. Lean back, right leg over the left. Now from here, unwind the hands, grab your hip points here, and from this point, we're going to come to vertical splits with your right leg to the sky. So you're balancing on your left, take the right leg to the sky. 3 Shiva squats, right knee to the outside of the left, dip, and kick it up. Dip, kick it up. One more time, dip, kick it up, step back, downward facing dog. Right foot back, left foot back, top of a plank, low plank, inhale upward, exhale downward, rise to the toes, inhale, bend the knees, look between the thumbs, float it up, lengthen, bow, chair, arms send them forward please, cactus the arms, draw it in, eagle the left arm underneath the right, one action, left leg over midline, and wrap it up. Okay, team, keep your legs wound up, bring your hands to your hips. From this point, we come into standing split. So you unwind, kick your left leg up, drop the hands down to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back, breath out. Top of the plank, inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Now, come as high as you can onto the right toe mound. Bend the right knee. We're going to float it up to vertical splits. Right foot comes forward. Softly land the right foot. Should be near the top of the mat. Step it back, warrior 2. Left foot comes back, arms come up and around. Straighten out the right leg, pivot the toes, parallel out the feet. Draw the hands behind you, palm to palm grip. Palm to palm grip, lean back. Bow in. To the floor, halfway lift, breath in, Skandasana, left butt cheek over the left heel, sink it down, bring the hands to the heart center, balance, walk it into warrior 3, and I'll walk the weight into the right leg, take the left foot off the mat. Okay, we're going to close it out, stand up, left foot meets the right, hands to the heart center, breathe out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Lift and lengthen, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward dog, right leg sweeps. Rise to the toe mount. Bend the left, vertical splits, top of the mat. Plant the left foot, take the right leg up. Now you should be balancing on your left side at the top of the mat in vertical splits. Sight the back of the mat for drishti. Step your right foot back, warrior 2. Rise, shine. Left leg to straighten out. Triangle pose. Okay, we're going to come back up. You're going to pivot your left toes. You're going to arch the back. Hands are to the hips. You're arching the back. Bow in, fold. When your head comes below the heart, drop the hands to the floor. Hands to the heels or hands to the shins. Fold in. Okay, bring the hands back onto the shoulders, halfway lift, inhale. Skandasana, right butt cheek over the heel. Bring the hands to the heart. Balance. Warrior 3, walk the weight into the left leg. And let's take a little flop. Take a little flight. And stand it up. Right foot meets the left. Nicely done. Raise the arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Now from here we're just going to sit our butt onto the floor. We're going to make our way onto our back. Hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze it in. Now from here we'll just take a couple of back bends. So we'll begin with bridge pose, soles of the feet to the floor, fingers to the heels. Walk the shoulder blades in, and then press the hips up to the sky. Palm to palm grip. Pull it in. Release, moving out of bridge. Piece by piece, the back lands on the floor. Press the lower part of your back into the mat. Knees touch. And then gently let the knees go side to side. To the center. Second bridge or full wheel. Hands alongside the ears, feet to be hip width. Press it up. Release. Let's bring the chin towards the chest. Piece by piece, the back comes back down onto the floor. Knees come in, feet go wide, and they go side to side. Nicely done. Okay, let's bring the knees back into the chest, squeeze it in. And then we start to grab the backs of the knees. We're going to make our way to downward facing dog. So let's rock and roll back and forth on the spine. Do that a few times. When you're ready, forward fold, top of the mat. Lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Downward dog, hips sky. Pigeon pose. Send the right foot forward, right shin forward. Take a moment. Analyze the alignment, get the body to shape up into a somewhat of the pigeon pose, and then bring it down or stay on the hands. And once you find the shape of the pose, then you go into the more detailed nuance of alignment. Just find the round figure to begin with. Down dog. Let's send the right leg back up. If you need to open up the hip, need to move it around, please do so. And when we're ready, set the right foot down, left leg sky, pigeon left side. Well, I can't really talk about you all, but I can tell you I'm in a lot of pain today. As a lot of you know, I had a hip replacement. We're coming up on 10, 11 months. And I have inflammation in my hips, so boy, it has a ripple effect in many, many places. So for some reason, today feels difficult. But as I mentioned at the starting of the class, that we are here to experience what we experience and not try to run from it, right? It is what it is. And we kind of marinate in it. That's how we get it moving. That's how we get it moving. We don't need to avoid. We don't need to avoid all the time. Okay, let's release, coming out of the pose. Let's send your left leg back to the sky. Move it around as necessary. Great work. Back to downward facing dog. Let's just stretch it out in this down dog to feel the body stretch, raise the hips up to the sky. As you become more advanced in your practice, you will start to find that downward facing dog is a resting pose. When you first start out in yoga, downward facing dog is nothing short of a very difficult pose. Okay, walk halfway up the mat. Walk halfway up the mat. Let's sit the butt down. And now bring your feet wide. In a wide angle, seated fold. Split the feet. Flex the toes towards the face. Raise the arms up. And fold. let's release. Now bring your feet together and then draw the right foot into the inner left thigh. Bring the arms up, root down through your sits bones, breathe in. And then turn left and fold over your left leg. Release, coming back up. Stretch your right leg out. Hug the left foot in. Root down through both sits bones. Take the arms up, breathe in. Turn starboard and fold towards the right leg. And release. Now extend both feet out in front. Okay, from here you can bump your knees up and down. So we try to even out, maybe get a little blood flow back in. And now we'll fold over both legs. Try to keep your flesh underneath your sits bones instead of trying to peel your ass cheeks away. Okay, try to keep your butt cheeks underneath the sits bones, your fleshy goodness. Send the arms up. Fold in. Once you get down nice and low, try to walk each heel forward and each sit bone back. Now you're in this position, I'd like you to take a halfway lift. Inhale. Keep a flat back, keep a flat back. Now all you're doing is keeping a flat back, you're pulling against the feet. If the backs of the knees are hitting the floor and you can actually float your heels up off the mat, then you can start to bend the elbows. But if your knees are bent, just keep that spot, right? Just stay up nice and tall. When you come forward, you want to try to keep the knees, the backs of the knees on the floor, and then you can bend the elbows, right? So you're working on your range of motion, but you don't need to go that far. Just get a little bit of a gentle stretch. That's all you need to do. That's where the health and the wellness is. Not always taking it right to your edge. Sometimes a little is all you need. Coming out. Feet come in, soles to touch, butterfly pose. Take a breath in and fold in. Elbows press the knees apart. Again, emphasis is on flat spine. Release. Please make your way onto your back for Happy Baby. Happy Baby is about your hips and also flattening out and stretching the spine out on the floor. So back of the head to the mat. Look down the center line of your chest. Hands either to the inside or the outside of the feet. Draw the knees down. When removing, send your left leg forward, stretch it out, place the heel on the mat, hug the right knee in. Twist, right knee comes across the body. the center. Knees to chest, squeeze it in. Stretch the right leg forward, hug the left knee in. Supine twist. Left knee comes across the body. Head turns slightly to the left. Back to the center. Take your knees to your chest, bring your arms in front of the shins. See if you can grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. Knees and feet should be next to each other. Hug it in. Back of the head to the mat. Savasana. Stretch your feet forward. Bring the palms alongside the body. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Let your chin sway from shoulder to shoulder. Stretch the arms above the head, hook the thumbs. Really your long spine from the fingers to the toes. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Draw the knees into the chest, hug it in. Make your way to a seated position, please. You can either sit on your shins or any half lotus or lotus position that feels suitable to your body today. Draw the eyes closed, palms to touch. And I'd like you to bring a centering thought of something you're grateful for, a gratitude practice, tremendous, powerful practice along with your mindful movement, your breathing, and gratitude, your meditation. These all start to congeal and integrate. Boy, really powerful stuff. Find that gratitude, lock it in. And with that, the higher self in me honors the higher self in you. Thank you so much for joining today. Namaste. Please go ahead and open up your eyes. And just expressing always my gratitude for you checking in on the YouTube channel today. If you found value in the video, I'd really appreciate some comments to let me know. The comments and the likes and the subscribes really keep me motivated to do the videos. So please do that. Also, keep an eye out for more announcements about Costa Rica, the yoga retreat that I'll be leading down in Costa Rica with my buddy Sean Silvera, the owner of San Francisco Power Yoga, Baptiste Power Yoga, San Francisco. Sean Silvera again. Him and I are going to be going down there probably next May-ish. Next 2021. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much. Thanks for checking in. Have a great day.